You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Building tomorrow today with Rightmove. Looking for quality, reliability, and innovation in your next big build? Choose Rightmove Engineering and Construction, Sierra Leone's trusted name in transforming ideas into enduring structures. We don't just build projects, we craft landmarks that stand the test of time. From state-of-the-art offices and modern homes to fuel stations, water systems, and infrastructure, our team delivers precision, passion, and perfection. At Rightmove, we are not following industry standards, we are setting them. Through cutting-edge technology, uncompromising safety, and sustainable solutions, we are building a brighter, stronger, and safer Sierra Leone. Visit us at 54 Campbell Street, Freetown, or call 078399475 or 077504338. Rightmove Engineering and Construction. Building quality, building trust, building the future.
Wise men bank with UBA.
Wise women too with UBA.
School pupils in Sierra Leone, do you have a creative writing skills? Would you love to win a brand new laptop and a scholarship grant worth up to 50,000 new leones? Then, this is your moment. The UBA Foundation, with support from UBA Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, is proudly launching the 5th edition of the 2025-2026 UBA National Essay Competition, as the UBA Sierra Leone has teamed up with the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, ILRAJ, to make it bigger and better. Are you a senior secondary school pupil anywhere in Sierra Leone? Then get ready to showcase your ideas. Write a handwritten essay of not more than 500 words on the topic gender-based violence in schools, causes, consequences, and solutions. And yes, the rewards are exciting. First prize, a brand new laptop plus a 50,000 new leones scholarship grant. Second prize, 30,000 new leones. And third prize, 20,000 new leones. Remember, your essay must be handwritten, not typed. Upon submission, please include your full name, passport photograph, your age, town and district, school name, and of course, the name and phone number of your parent, guardian, or teacher. Submit your essay at any UBA branch, MBSSE Regional Office nationwide, or the ILRAJ office, or send us a scanned copy to cfcsierra-leone@ubagroup.com. For more information, please call us on 078 200 200 or 099 22 11 22. Deadline for submission, April 30th, 2026. So, sharpen your pen, share your ideas, and be the voice for change. Visual impaired students are also encouraged to apply. The UBA Foundation National Essay Competition, unlocking young talent and shaping the leaders of tomorrow. Write it, submit it, win it.
It's Labor Day. After all the grind, stress, and queries at the office, it's time to ease your brain, laugh out loud, and feel like the CEO. Larger with Kido and Hustle will make sense on Labor Day, Friday, May 1st, 2026. Venue, prestigious Prince Money Hotel, 7 p.m. Ticket prices: 500 leones. Answer: 1,000 leones. I mean, table for 4, 10,000 leones. A deal? Table for 8, 20,000 leones. You don't buy yourself plenty. Now come and laugh. No excuse. Media partner Liberty Online TV and cooked by Eminence Africa.
I say it don't make sense. I don't make sense.
I'm a bad number 9. I the dribble, I the dive.
Kalon's design they present the king of comedy, the funniest man at salon, comedian faculty. This is the big show where everybody they wait for. The event go happen na Radisson Blue Mamioko Hotel na Aberdeen this year, April 10, and they start 7 o'clock sharp. This year own event gets special title. We call them the DNA edition. It go loud, it go sweet, it go full of serious laugh. Ticket and day for sale as follows. Diploma, 200 leons. Degree, 500 leons. Masters, 1,000 leons. PhD, na by donation. If you want laugh, so tell you belly arts, no miss this one. This them now we sponsor. For sponsorship and more information, call now and make your own brand join this unforgettable night with comedian faculty. See you on the 10th of April.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We they stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also na our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring this edition of the Breakfast Show this Thursday morning. My name na Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today now, Thursday, the 26th day of March 2026. Inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, if you remember yesterday, we've been telling us say the issue we get for do with the acting mayor saga na a developing story. We mean say we go for the bring on an update as things and they unfold. So inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we can hear from the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP, the role where they play in all of this for get an acting mayor on a free tongue, how the name can inside this conversation. You go hear inside this edition of the Breakfast Show. Also, na this edition, you go down to follow the news for no say Salon na one of the least country them where people are not glad because the World Happiness Index we come out for 2025, they show say we did second to last na the list. Well, we go get conversation around that day. If really people not happy, you go know as we get the views of Sierra Leoneans them na the streets of Freetown, and also we go forget social analysts where they can see them. Let we talk about the issue we get for do with happiness of Sierra Leoneans them. And remember, see yourself where they watch. In case you then decide they see this topic, if you're not happy, you can tell with the reason why you're not happy, or if you're happy, why you're happy, na the comment section. And definitely inside this edition of the program again, you got for hearing from the All People's Congress APC party as yesterday, then be meet with the speaker in Parliament. Waiting at the outcome of this a particular meeting where the APC MP them, the leadership gets with the speaker, you get for know inside this edition of the Breakfast Show.
All right, these and other issues them they inside this edition of the Breakfast Show for you this Thursday morning. As yesterday we will start for look at the issue we get for do with the Freetown City Council. Osai yesterday morning there is a picture will go viral of the new acting mayor for the Freetown City Council. Oda pick this mayor, Oda appoint him, and how it be acting mayor, although there is this argument we get for do with the law. We make yesterday we talked to a lawyer and also a local governance expert where now be the drafter of the Local Government Act, where then they use now for the different local governments them it make am clear Floyd Davis na the breakfast show yesterday make am clear say the act not get a provision for an acting mayor. We get the mayor of the Freetown City Council yesterday. He said the picture will go viral na AI because in believe say now one time picture the way he wear a mayoral robe, then take and put the new acting mayor in face day in testing.
You know, yesterday I said a lot of mayors there.
I know some of people we can know how for we can know how for turn sad, if I can say, sad moments into real happy moments. I see everybody they gets in own picture of a mayor. We used to have to watch for you, Mabel.
Actually, it's right, but the AI failed me. Me, you're not come on fine.
Oh wow, so if you say get your own mayoral picture with the robe, let me know, just drop it at the comment section. We start the conversation this morning and we begin with the deputy chairman of the Sierra Leone People's Party, Wena Robert Kondema Kagbo. We don't join me this morning on the line. Good morning, Mr. Kagbo.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me on the show. And a pleasure for the Liberty TV Online.
All right, Robert. You know one of the people that are the executive yesterday morning. We share with Liberty TV the picture of the new acting mayor of the Freetown City Council, Wena Councillor Ibrahim Blah. And that picture they been go viral yesterday. Firstly, let we start for know the role where the SLPP executive play in all of this for able forget Councillor Ibrahim Blah now want for let he act now the Freetown City Council because the substantive mayor they boycott governance based on in party instructions.
Well, first, thank you very much. Happy for we when I give you the opportunity for now get clarity on the conversation yesterday. We be go on now on a platform. And from we as a party, we find out say most of the things that we the mayor saying are misleading statement they make yesterday, which of course is not true. The things that we say make an assertion against the chairman, saying that the chairman go crown the young man, the councillor, Councillor Blah as the acting mayor, is not true. You understand?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, that's not true. The fact is, we as a party, of course, the SLPP by extension are informing government, and we believe say we for day hand and glove and support government in work across sectors the way they go. So last week we get a call from the councillors there is a number of issues regarding the status of the council. So waiting the leadership of the party get for do the chairman, Sir Jimmy Batilusunga, give them the opportunity for the concern. After which he tell them say, okay, don't get in concern. Then there's a number of issues say they can tell the chairman say right now the council, the staff in terms of they get concern from communities the body and the people they die. Just of recently in Easter we get about 20 the body really don't they Central we get 20 the body west we get one the body there. So you get casted on their respective areas and they. So they say, them back the people they elected as a councillor for their constituency. So things that they go, the community they put pressure and they say, hey, this happy. So the only thing with them voice and go, they're not getting access to them. That's through the party structure. So they can't they meet the chairman and they tell all of these things. The city dirty people and they pay the tax, the market they pay the dues, then they clean the market. So what did the chairman therefore do? And now we will not go wait for say because of the mayor don't go say no one for participating, they go for taking duty. The chairman get for advice. Say wait till go advice, when I go back as a councillor to the council, when I resolve and make an addition on my own. So when I get back to we reports. So the councillor they come, they give them the opportunity to listen, they listen to opportunity and then they explain their own side. The chairman give them this, okay, when I go and go with what I want to come. Because the chairman also involved for say, okay, interfere into the work of the council. So then go in the council, then resolve within the council, they appoint who for act as a mayor. For instance, they will run the council first and push the other activities in terms of service league. I want to post, you go cancel, you don't say no, you go boycott, you stagnate the service delivery. For let effective.
So this particular decision, where according to you, now the council of them, now the SLPP, be meets and agree say they want to forget Councillor Bla as mayor. When they get back to una party chairman and the executive, una be asked about the legality around that particular position, the way then the councillor they claim now say na then say let act in the capacity. Una be asked the procedure. Hello, Robert. Una be asked the procedures them where they follow for crown as acting mayor.
Well, first of all, let's talk about the legality framework here. You understand? When you talk about the law is a law. You understand? Not the benchmark say, and the issue isn't interpretation of the law. It's also a contradiction between invoking and ignoring it. What would they say? We as a party, as a executive, we role for provide leadership in terms of oversight, especially all the council and I will say in a council. So if you can't say these are the issues, perhaps what the law say. The same law what we all interpret, not give the mandate to the mayor for vacating office.
Robert,
give me the section of the constitution, the local government act. Wait till I say for avoid the office is.
You they say let we forget about the law. Are you saying we forget about the law in this?
We'll not talk about the interpretation of the lawyer. What would the say for say? The fact say what then the benchmark say the law. The law will say when not for acting mayor. Let them tell we again whose law will say the mayor not for act for vacating office. When not can't take over your responsibility.
So are you saying the Sierra Leone People's Party executive not will take into consideration the legal aspects of all waiting to happen regarding this acting mayor position? Because yesterday we been get one of the drafters them of the Local Government Act where clearly state and they say the law not make provision for an acting mayor.
We accept the fact say the drafter is that they can follow that program. Say there is no provision. But when they made a post again to Liberty Online TV, go back to the Local Government Act. Let them watch inside the section where you say the mayor for vacating office and deputy. And the president is a vacator. Let me back to the provision what the law say. So you want to say because of one day person, the service is leaving off for go ahead. If I effectively, when then use that at the market.
Mr. Carbon, you are aware say there is a chief administrator na the council we supposed for oversee all of that.
Well, the law also tells you say there is a procedure where they tell you say that is when the council, of course, the chief administrator, then are the professional head of the council. But in that situation, in terms of the political will, those are the political will here for day. So the councillor they represent the political will. So let me tell you something now, Mabel Khadija. Let me get this clear. Let me just level pinpoint about the law. What the law say? Law not say the law as an ID place. The facts remain the same. Say we as a party we don't interfere into the running of the council. But they provide strategic advice. Wait till the council and say council are concerned. Now they can also support because right, they're not example they complain. When the council as a party secretariat, what is you can do? They not say then go the chairman not say when I go appoint me Kabale can be acting mayor of the city council. But now you talk about the law. If you go say you go appoint somebody who not to council, elected councillor, now they begin to talk about the lawyer small. But now within themselves the council. That's what maybe Kabal Khadija and say could be acting.
But get caught up because when they make this decision, according to you, then go back to Ona chairman for tell them say they don't decide forget Councillor Bla as acting mayor. So now that make I be ask you say when they been get back to Ona, if Una be asked about the procedures them will lead into that decision because it is not legal.
So we they follow say procedure, things they go bad. When they say let's follow the procedure, things they go bad, people demand they are the streets and die.
Quickly, Robert.
Of course, the chairman get for call the police for them support and clear them body that's it.
This the man way they make reference to. Then we don't pull a responsibility there from the council. In November 2025, then we don't pull up particular responsibility from the council because the protocol on removal and examination of dignified burial for them the body then the responsibility be don't come out from the council. So that's not gonna be a reason for let them go get an acting mayor.
It's part of the devolved function, the health sector, not the council. The council they work in corners with the Ministry of Health, and that's a devolved function where the Ministry of Health. They never put on there. Let me tell you something, Mabel. We get the money all they sell at off-court markets. Bamale market, Wellington market, then they pay them market dues to city council. You expect them to go clean the market where the market don't flop with see. So for just wait. Because of them go wait. Because of the mayor goes to wait. The market for the dirty. No, we for provide leader, the council for provide leadership. Then I may come out by this Saturday and Sunday. The elected mayor, they lead a team, including we as a party, where they go support them for clean the city.
Robert, Mr. Cabo.
Yes.
By the look of things, it's like owner at the SLPP headquarters. They want a parallel government because if council, hold on, Mr. Cabo, let me land, please. Because if the councillor then get issues na council, then they won't go to owner at the SLPP party headquarters for go complain about the issues the way they go through, and also owner at the SLPP party headquarters for where say there was an issue where the mayor be raised where he pulled data where the Ministry of Internal Affairs and that of the local government be ask him for evidence for in data. From then pull all them function and they under council. The burial team now they get that body there again. And now you say owner they go support the new appointed mayor this weekend for do cleaning. What exactly na the function of the SLPP executive? Is it that they run a parallel government? Because there is a Ministry of Local Government we're supposed to provide supervision.
First of all, let me tell you something now. I'm glad you make mention of the Ministry of Local Government. You know why the ministry they say back of this? Then the minute an office say they interfere into the work of the council, say because of what they call. In terms of the political structure.
His role.
No, say the role of the ministry.
A role for provide supervision. Under the SLPP party, office, not on a role for provide supervision. Na the local councils. Not on a role for dictate to the councillor them who are supposed to be acting councillor.
Now listen, who does send the councillor in a council? Now, Ministry of Local Government in a council.
But the moment they don't win elections, they are not working for you as a party. They are working for the people.
They are working for the people. They are working for the residents of the Fritonian people. But let me tell you, Khadija, it is very clear. Now we know they got this thing by the court. You cannot be actively boycotting the duties imposed by the local government.
That is not the issue, Mr. Kago. That is the question I ask you. Now, on a active involvement into governance as an executive, we're not on our own.
No, we're not actually involved. You missed the point. And you missed the point active at this time, so they talk now. Let me tell you something. Khadija, no, not they play the babysit. We at the party, they can't babysit APC anymore. We don't expect, say, we for the team, they sit to the go behind. In terms of dirty, we sit on 4 foot? No, we get responsibility as a government, as a party.
That is not your role as a party. There is a ministry in charge of providing supervision to the local councils.
Listen to something. If you APCO, NGCO, SLPP, we are part of government. We are part of government.
Where is the Minister of Local Government?
You don't understand what this guy was saying.
Now you don't understand, Mr. Cabo.
All the political parties in this country is part of the government, all from government, including we, the other is it all from government.
Mr. Cabo, because the council they under direct supervision na the Ministry of Local Government, why on not be refer a councillors them for take this matter to the Ministry of Local Government for handle them?
It's very simple here, Mibed. You understand? The only way the council get access to is at the party secretariat. And at the party secretariat saying a council.
They not get access to the ministry.
Listen, what we do, not only interfere, we interfere into the work of the council. To interfere, we interfere. So for say the chairman ain't go appoint mayor, Not true.
We are not saying here now that the chairman go appoint me. You don't clear that aspect. My question is, why when they care complaint go to una as a party, una not send them to the ministry where they supervise them directly for ensure say things are done properly? Why una not been send them na the ministry?
But the problem is what I ever say. Going to the ministry, go to the ministry. Go to the ministry, we say go to the ministry. It's not the issue. But the issue what we focus on for discuss that the fact say the city does see.
That is not the question. Not so you they preempt the question. The question is why una executive not be ask the councillors them for forward and concerns and challenge them to the supervisory ministry.
Say in the absence of the mayor or deputy mayor, whenever there is a meeting. Within the councillors there, and then they appoint so that for preside over that meeting day. Then say because of the mayor not there, they go to council the ministry.
Mr. Kabo?
Yes.
You are aware saying that the ministry they supervise council, right?
100% correct. Absolutely.
So why as an executive una not forward the complaint? Tell the councillor and say una complain don't reach we, but the ministry where they supervise una day, una forward and they let we hear waiting and go see. Why una left that gap?
Of course, did not listen, then go there, then go back and come. Go to the ministry.
What's in the ministry tell them?
Well, then they go back and make results for themselves. The same thing what we say, now the ministry tell them back again.
So now the ministry tell them for go make that decision for get an acting mayor.
The same thing where they can't tell we. The same thing they can't tell we. The same thing where they can't tell we. Now the same thing they can't from the ministry we now go ahead and result to ourselves.
Mr. Kagbo? Robert?
Yes.
Now, let me ask you this. Is the SLPP a respecter of the law?
Of course, 100% you expect the law.
Then why continuously when they violate the law? It clearly shows there is nowhere in the local government act where make a provision for acting mayor. There is nowhere in the local government act.
Why you talk to contract Khadija? You show me inside the law, the local government act. What time you say the mayor for just abandon your office? You back show me inside the law. Where say we say the same law where you the court now. Tell me about the same law where say the mayor and the deputy for just left your office like that. Procedurally like that. Tell me.
Is this
no, but people where they get, not get this thing very clear straight. Where the APC then go to the party secretariat. The leadership of the party tell and say, let you not go to council, let you not go to parliament. We are not very nice, so we then go to secretariat. Why you will not be telling them go back to the same question you asked me, say they go to the same council? Why you not say the same parliament? Why say no go, let them go back to the Parliament Service Commission to go report the same matter? So if they're watching at the crime if with the council they're going to SLPP party secretariat. Why they go make their own issue at the party office? That can they make? No, they go need to party say. So everybody the council that can to the party say about it.
Mr. Kagbo, there is a lot of things going on in the country. First, hold on. Mr. Kagbo.
The same APC people go to the secretariat, go link situation and leadership tell and the chairman and the leadership. So if the same council they go back and SLPP party office, that crime.
Mr. Kagbo, there is so much going on in the country. They just don't publish the World Happiness Index. Sierra Leone they second to last, which shows say citizens are not happy. Lights not in the country, water not there, hardship, fuel prices they go up, and una busy they play politics. Is this a distraction tactics? Is this a distraction tactics? Is this, Mr. Kagbo? Is this a distraction tactics? Let the citizens not talk about hardship.
Well, this not to tactics. What are they say? Would they speak to the issues? What did the issues say? Now, where this fear is where they talk about say the world index on pull on the country not happy. Which country be happy? Where the global is a global problem across the world. If America will just come also, they say fuel price on shoot up properly. Let me tell you something. If this should not be happening, you know, be this APC for not make noise for this fear like that. You could not say you go to Ghana, Nigeria, Liberia, how long go pray? Follow what's it happening in Ghana now. If I go back for those are the train they come out.
So at this point, you go agree say the executive aware say una cancel or them don't illegally elect somebody for a position where the law not make any provision for.
No, you know legally, sir. Now maybe Kaba then go put as acting mayor. You know, I want to a member of the council.
You know illegal.
Kaba then go appoint for act, say let go be mayor.
You know this decision not illegal now on our eyes.
Absolutely, it's not illegal.
So what's
illegal is?
Whose provision they use for occupy that space they forget an acting mayor where the law not make provision for? Whose provision they use? Whose law they use?
The same provision where they make reference to now, the same provision they actually back again just that say whose provision will make provision say the mayor for vacate office and go take permission. Whose permission will now listen, whose permission will tell you say the mayor for go listen chairman and party secretariat now railway line for say left the council.
Mr.
Don't show me the tell me. It's simple. Whose permission make reference to they say the mayor for going to the secretariat that when railway line. Listen to what the actual chairman tell them. Let's show me that day. Let's whose permission that day. That the SAPC they supervise this council. When the police that all. It's simple. That question I ask you. Now the APC secretary they oversee, they listen, they supervise the city council. When they go take instruction from the chairman, Only for the president can't hear. It's simple.
Mr. Cabo, yesterday, you know, one of the first people as deputy chairman of the SLPP we share with Liberty TV the picture, yes, the picture of the newly
the acting mayor,
yes,
Councillor Black,
acting mayor, and the substantive mayor Yvonne Akisoya be there. And he said that picture they na AI. Now AI will be used for do that flyer day of
provide the evidence or say na AI. You go snap it AI. Go see the picture where the bobo put a snap by say AI. Now AI picture that one day.
So it gets Councillor Black gets in robe. He also gets that chain as acting mayor.
He gets of course he gets them.
Also wanna get them from because the mayor say in yonder na in house.
But not to school the mayor turn under. The thing not to school, the thing in the office, they will sit and who's can't the talk. Not to the chief admin, who's can't talk in the talk. What are you getting? I will tell you if you get a house.
So at this point, because yesterday the mayor been say he not go give access for let Councillor Black occupy that office. Whose office Councillor Black get for the occupy?
Now listen. Yeah, well, the this point. Any government ministry, they appoint you as acting minister or acting director general. You know they go occupy the Huawei na in the elect for today. President there within the council go there. Not so like Napa go take. See today Akishoa come. So Councillor Black the vacate. The product go there. Now just supervision, not like attention. The way they want for medicine, they want put them bad. See the Akishoa go na the council. The mayor, let's take a job. But you know they go sit down with Akishoa office. There are lots of office space and there within the council. Even the boardroom, whether in the whole meeting for the council. He can use it as an office. And also the mayor of it to go pay. No.
So Councillor Black really get for supervise the council as acting mayor?
Exactly. Until otherwise the mayor can take over and sit back and come back to the council.
What thing happened to the CAA na the administrative head and even the local
provide political will. We need a political will to provide leadership at that direction. You're not going to provide at this moment. So I'm not just the administrative head of the council. So no allow them political will lay. It's the promotion head of the council.
But Councillor Black will not send so for go provide political will. The SLPP councillors, they are not in majority in the council. They're not even form a quorum.
Who does say for almost remember who the Lord says they perform a quorum like after they get meeting?
2/3. If I be 2/3. If I be 2/3.
Yeah, of course. So I know we say no go holy
council. But the SLPP councillor, they know they form the 2/3, Mr. Chairman.
Maybe what are the advice now? Also about the talk now. Well, I would talk to the AP, let them go back to the council.
It is not our job. It is not our job, Mr. Chairman. That's not our job. We not get any role or responsibility for advice anybody to go to council. Let's stick to the issues what they talk about. If we now want Councillor Black for go provide political leadership, is now just only the SLPP councillor they go provide that leadership they to on the entire council.
Provide leadership for the entire CCP. It's Freetonian. But when issue go call them for able respond. If the problem then is Eastern, what they go to affect the market woman there, Councillor Brown to other people go provide the leadership.
Mr. Kabo, one big question where people will ask after where that photo come out yesterday of on an acting mayor. Not only Freeton gets cancelled, we get the district council them. We get council na Makeni, we get council na Waterloo. Waiting for happen to the other councils. Then when are the Freeton yon on a attention day currently?
Well, the same thing I get for apply to the other council they mark again. That's what just fit up. If you don't know work, we not allow them to know the then I go to go get acting chairperson at the council. Now we are district.
So we're going to put other acting mayor na Makeni and chairperson back.
No.
Na the rural.
Not who they put. Now then they put to themselves. Not we. Now then they put.
On a councillor then go for put acting mayor na Makeni and Waterloo self.
Exactly.
They don't get that conversation there with Una.
We they got the conversation today this morning. We they got the conversation.
I don't know if you see a piece yesterday of an SLPP member where na the former mayor na Bond. He writes a piece with titled "Empty Seat, Silent Councils and the Price Citizens Are Paying." I don't know if you don't read that piece.
I know put it for last year. I know put it for year.
Okay, now former mayor of Bond 2-time.
Who that the mayor? Who that person?
A name former mayor Joe Sandy JP.
Okay, so I'm not privy for live.
He writes a piece where he call out all of the things the way they happen now. Say, according to the Local Government Act of 2002, sorry, of 2022, they're not legal. And the same belief say the president where the country gets now a listening president, and they appeal for let them get a conversation so that
when we open up with conversation, that is something as a party we're responsible. You know, see what the leadership don't do. Parliament and Parliament as the speaker invite the opposition. We all the people open up to conversation. The government open up to conversation. Let them meet and discuss. We want a peaceful country. This country, APC don't rule this country for 11 interrupted years. Except people don't do that kind of they do so. We never do that kind of they do so. So why will give peace to the country? 11 good years, interrupted years. APC never do that kind of APC they do SLPP. I don't say the corner just have 2 months for just the babysit APC they do. So I tell back talk and so voice say.
The former mayor Joe Sandy of Bond go ahead and say outside both the mayor and the deputy the absent, the law not transfer any executive power or authority to councillors. Not so that they try for tell me. You they say the law give power for una appoint and acting for provide political directions.
No, not tell you say we appoint to. Look, get this straight.
Okay, the SLPP councillors.
This morning I make clarity. One of the two I call say I want clarity. That the fact say where the mayor should yesterday, he say that the chairman go appoint person. Now make a call out to no. Also the chairman appoint any person as mayor. That the carries a concern, the chairman talk una go, now the council una resolve and come back to we. That's all. So not to the extent that we appoint something. But we all they bent on this law. You understand what they say? At this point, the issue just not on the interpretation of the law, not to the law.
By the law. So let's speak about the laws.
No, but what are the type of say? At this point, the issue is not about interpretation of the law. It's about contradiction between invoking of the ignoring its action. Now the same law one at the talk say now what thing give any council name? What are the law where give the APC secretariat the power to the council to let them left the council? What are they at the Local Government Act? Where they go take directive from? But the mayor, who are the council will take directive for? Not of the ministry or local government council, the local government service commission. And the party will go take candy. How long they not left for them play this kind of thing? They're not business for them to tell us to go work. All man knows say Akisua then I elected mayor in office day. Today Akisua go, they go take his seat. Nobody not to post his seat, I sit.
So when they do all of this for gets Yvonne Akisoya attention, let go back.
Why would you for that Akisoya attention?
Because
that's the elected mayor. Everybody knows not a secret. She's the elected mayor. So let's go back to the council and work for the people of this country. Let's put the country first. What do you mean I appeal to them? The country, they pass anybody in the party. Let them put the country first. Let them go work. Let them continue the dialogue with government. So continuous engagement, they will reach at a conclusion point with government. But for now, you deprive the whole country, the whole citizen, the Fritonian them, the Mamu, what they sell at Dove Court, the Mami, what they sell at Bamale Market, the Mami, what they sell at Duazak Market, the Mami, what they sell at Kuchowod Market. Then they are that market say, then they pay them market dues, the council they go, the collector they go there for collect money from them. You expect them that they for clean the markets again at the same time? No, you should know the city smell and dirty. So leadership police can will lay.
During this period where Councillor Blah in una words they act as mayor on a free tongue, if official duty call for international participation from the council, for example, it go use in robe and go represent the Freetown City Council.
No, I would say I look at the local jurisdiction. I would say local, but don't provide oversight within country. Or provide oversight responsibility in country in terms of those sanitation issues there, the concern they get from the public and the concern where them how they get as a council or the distress call where they get by the community. That kind of
so irresponsibility limited in this case?
No, within the local jurisdiction, not like a part test to come for. We don't provide leadership within the council, so to let him go and let the council move.
So now that Unadom appoints Councillor Black.
They said they appoint to themselves, not say we said they appoint to themselves. Now don't worry talk. Now the SLP becomes to appoint to themselves. Now we get us straight.
Now that the SLPP councillors with support from una executive don't appoint Councillor Blah for act because una now one vacuum na the council. The plenty the body the way they na the streets of Freetown go can reduce.
Of course, all they reduce because they can't do the work because the political will not be there. So now that political will they will take the responsibility for them. So say the law and they let it be clean. Now the most primary factor, not like to say Councillor Black can't take all about them. No. See they play Akisua can take in position. But for that situation there at this point in time, when they get a discuss call at the communities and the constituency they come out, then the place. They can't provide only a clean city and pick up them then let the body there at the gun.
Is it true that Friday tomorrow, Councillor Blah, then they swear in?
Well, that's what you tell me. So me not getting on the side say they swear in tomorrow Friday. I'm not getting club at that. But I will give any updates again, any unfolding event will happen because from now they can go to the secretariat. So I will get any folder. I will come back to again. And the next line of action will they take us will out of the discussion will they come out today.
But you said that just don't call a meeting with all other councillors.
Of course, they call a council about it. The same problem they have to happen so now they have to arrest to go back again. So one can get them for solicited and say they can't tell you.
So cash yourself thereabouts for loss in seats.
How does we lost is when I elected chairman?
Because they appoint acting them. Just like what did happen at Freetown municipality.
Go back to 60. Council not able lost it. I will lost it.
So because cash yourself, they're part of the boycott. And according to you, una councillor them no want any vacancy. Una need somebody for provide vacancy. Yes. So let me ask if cash yourself there about for loss in seats.
Now, where is the loss in seats? You have to look at the connotative meaning and the denotative meaning. Where's the loss in Benale? You know the good again. Say, we'll go ask the capacity of cash. That's the basis.
So on a councillor, then they get somebody for go act till cash return to office.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
and also the one that McKinney.
about McKinney, no, but they will not get cancelled. I'm not saying will get cancelled on McKinney. Will not get cancelled on McKinney.
So let's take you back to this concern where you been raised earlier, where you did talk. Say on Saturday, on a mayor get for start the cleaning and on they come out for support them. We better they get concern from Mayor Akisoya for say, you know, they get support where he need for run the council. Is this a clear example for sure saying that because it didn't the opposition and they had the council make on not be the support them?
But the other council they're not challenging and that's a suppose. I saw really dishonest to himself. The fact why they say so. Akisho not like the people of Freetown. You understand?
The question I ask is when I say when they come out for support on a mayor for do cleaning. How na be done the support council?
No, wait, hold on, please. Same Akisoya. When we say get genuine, let the people of this country we say that they elect as a mayor. Now this say Akisoya they go source funding from out there. Instead of it, they go appoint other private fiduciary go for implement council the project them. See when people go direct at the council the account money. Where don't go take projects. If you say you sincere to what you do, you know go take a funding project, you go identify a fiduciary organization, wait for the man they want the man. Where we say the chief administrator know they are aware most of them funded and they. So why you take all the money and then take and go to a private organization for implement about the council? So no left them here. No be sincere, what would they say? If you want to say no, say love the people of this region, you know they go take money out there, you go out and spend private fiduciary company, they send money in there because you don't have to audit them, you don't count at the council, even the chief administrator, whether or not they sign at the account, no aware about it, you know the kind of who and crowd within the council, between the chief administrator and the mayor.
So, Mr. Kabo, the question now, how una be done the support the council? As una gladly ready for support una acting mayor now, how una be done the support Akisoya and your leadership?
What I say, this is a voluntary job we they go do. This is a voluntary job we they go do. You understand? Not like you not involve anything but money. That will go and mobilize.
We are not talking about money. If we want to mobilize people and now for go clean the city, why now? When I don't get the idea all this while for support the council say we as SLPP they come out to the support the council. We want for clean around because the place not clean. Why now?
The council now most of the council that approach the army where they give their attention. Where the department council was there at the council. And now most of the council that even engage. And now most of the can they complain to Akisoya. When they get the attention, they want for do this, say no. Because you know, say if they do this, if you say maybe they want for school police can point against them. So then they give them the opportunity.
So they don't get the opportunity now for rule and direct as they want.
No, not to direct and direct. These are supposed to support voluntary. You know, get no free financial to attach. But just because they will support the process, they don't clean the city. Because the police don't see. So not just support to the support. But not involve nothing, not the money involved.
So this
voluntary job.
So this cleaning all they can all over the city, on all involved, including on a chairman, Batilo Songa.
Of course, me myself, once you don't have the part of the cleaning, my boss, the chairman, Sajimi Batilo Songa, and against the other national officers there, when they support the process of clean the city. That voluntary job what they do.
How soon this go happen?
This time when they start the process this Saturday and Sunday, they'll clean the place.
All right, many thanks, Robert. We join with this morning for clarify certain issues. Them we get for do with the appointment of Councillor Ibrahim Bla as the acting mayor for Freetown City Council. It'll be a pleasure for get you on the phone this morning.
Thank you very much. Your pleasure always.
All right. Well, that's now the deputy chairman for the Sierra Leone People's Party. We now the SLPP. It will confirm inside that interview. They say the executive give support to the council of them, the SLPP council of them, now the Freetown City Council, for let them go appoint Councillor Ibrahim Bla for be the new acting mayor for the Freetown City Council. And he say this same thing go happen at other councils them all over the country. Well, so many issues then they happen at the country right now. The APC MPs them still dey on boycott yesterday. They meet with the speaker na parliament when Honorable Sengepo Solomon Thomas. What happen inside that meeting day? Is it that na a dialogue they don't begin forget? The APC MP them go soon go back na Parliament, all of that, or they can seek clarification this morning. Forget updates from waiting command at the meeting yesterday, where the speaker, Honorable Sengepo Thomas, be all with the leadership of the APC MP them, were headed by Honorable Abdul Kagbo, we been there at this meeting with entire executive. They meet with the speaker yesterday for talk about the way forward, waiting they happen. And on the line we get Honorable Ben Alpha for GUI updates, and it is part of the communications team for the APC MP them. Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning, Miriam. Good morning to the people of Sierra Leone.
All right, yesterday una meet with Honorable Sengepo Thomas, when are the Speaker of Parliament for the first time since about 3 weeks, where una party withdraw all elective officials them from their elective duties. For the first time una meet with the Speaker yesterday na in chambers. We don't know what's in at the conversation, but firstly, let we start for no other initiate the meeting.
First of all, I want to let the public know say now the Speaker of Parliament initiates the meeting, and we see outside the Speaker talking at the chambers, and by extension extend an invitation to the leadership of Parliament for meet with them. And the APC party, as a party, we and waiting government don't prove to the world, the entire country and the world, that the APC party is a party we respect dialogue, we respect engagement, and we still follow that trajectory. With due consultation with the leadership of the party, we are given the permission to allow meet with the Speaker. And so, if that question comes, would I initiate the meeting at the Speaker of Parliament, and we honor the invitation day.
During the meeting where the Speaker of Parliament call una meet, what in na be the key things them where come up during the conversation una get to the Speaker? Because it clear say una don't boycott, APC no gets no member of Parliament aside Honorable Mohamed Bangura with under suspension, and that of Alfred Thompson, but the majority of una don't stay away from Parliament. What in the Speaker call una for?
Of course, you know, say every day that the media, people they cry down the boycott, and many people they support the boycotts. So firstly, let me make this clarity, say boycotts now a way it is step away from the table, and are the only way for force a system for correct the wrong thing. So representation not only in a way we physically present at Parliament or Council, about a way we would defend the integrity and the mandate of the people. So when we go yesterday, the Speaker make them very clear to we that in as a Speaker, not happy for what they go on at the country, especially on the area we in the government. And in one for plead with the members of Parliament for return back. However, it gives a clarity, a distinction between Parliament and the executive. For them not to then cause the problem, we as a party will get problem with the executive. And it also make a very clear say, if it costs time for make a right and letter, an open letter, we go now the public, we go write we and the party for appeal to we. For the appeal, we take we sit them back. And that in brief submission, the leader of the opposition replied to run say, we stand now for safe democracy in this country. We boycott now for draw the attention of government, for able for be a listening government that when things are wrong, will correct them. We should not dialogue, will correct them. Not a way for ensure say we disrupt governance. And so it give a background of the 2023 elections. What happened at Gambia, where they announced results 60%, where they not even input one result, it's not Gambia. At the same time, now Puloko and all the other stories them. And so if we're able to uphold the values of a transparent and a credible elections, if we're able to uphold and respect the agreement of national unity, if we're able to uphold the values for respect the agreements like any other agreement with the country or any governments we don't abide to, the tripartite agreements not to have no exception. So it made Randy clear, I say, the stance of the voting the party stand for, we stand on that. Honorable Timbo draw the attention of the speaker yesterday, a young man, and we wish we get time because there wasn't enough time for able to get a lengthy conversation. As he said, the need for me to one private company in our Turkey. But it draw attention to the past predecessors within the governance structures. Where today, where they left power, we see how their lives and day. And that even when in the days to as a young man as speaker, the number 3 person was so powerful in this government, and only just for excluding self for focus, for now just go to parliament and ignore the issues that will relate to even the executive and parliament. Because whatever law, whatever amendments to the constitution, whatever violations them so far away, the governments don't do, it careful come back in the parliament. So if Begum talk to us, say, make it reflect that he will not be there forever. And the speaker says, talk him. By all indication, whatever the time, whether not yesterday, today, or tomorrow, the APC is a waiting government. So we draw your attention to them so many issues and say that then tell you not to tell no more for cancer, una go back in a parliament, una go take una seat, while una they ignore the very important issues within at the table una for abiding to. And maybe for the records, this morning I post on Facebook. I say when a sitting government senses its exit, is near, it stops fearing bad reputation because of survival becomes the only agenda. And bad reputation, nothing wait for do you when you come to your side, they quote the constitution. But when the opposition raise concern on something way wrong, then they bulldoze the constitution.
Honorable Alpha,
the outcome of the meeting yesterday was brief. That we are going to get back to our party and update them. And we don't brief the party yesterday. And like we say, the party, the foot there, now the accelerator, it's a very top gear for continue, for accelerate to effort. For now, we save this nation from the wrongs and where they happen.
Honorable Ben Alpha, there are issues now going on about if una continue for stay out of parliament, una they lost una seats. Yesterday, I believe say you follow the conversation for the mayor na Freetown City Council, where according to the deputy SLPP chairman who just talked to, he said that the SLPP council or them na Freetown City Council come together and decide say then they appoint Councillor Ibrahim Blah for be acting mayor na the Freetown City Council. Una continue for day na out of parliament. What if una lost una seats them as MPs?
MPs they not they just lost their seats. Like we, as you don't say, you can't take me seat. Procedure then they for their MPs and lost their seats. But again, that are the normal recruits of the SLPP. That's all the time they watch all the one the way they talk on their behalf na social media. Instead of them give heed to voting matter for let the country go before, all what them can do now for just put threatening remarks. And APC not they take threatening remarks anymore.
So losing our seats is not something we are thinking about. Losing our people's trust, now something we care about. Maybe if you do a poll now, people then go tell you say next election, they're not the votes. Because they say we're not able to protect their votes. When are they listening to the deputy chairman of the SLPP? It just triggered my mind saying, for any political party, we consider for elect the national officers then, therefore go through induction process, better understand governance. And they listen to the deputy chairman for the SLPP, he completely lost that, he not even understand governance, he not even know how governance they operate. All what thing they do so now what you call best speech instead of best practice. So whatever they do today, whatever they force their way, they don't say what did they happen so na council. It's very illegal. It takes you 1 month to do the wrong, but it will take you just 3-4 days for let you do the correct thing.
Honorable.
So accept the wrong.
Honorable, at this stage, like you said, just don't state, this particular wind where they blow now for puts people in acting positions. How sure are you say terminal go reach where we go here is say parliament don't replace owner, we don't decide for boycotts? How sure are you?
In fact, let me tell you, the Speaker of Parliament self will get conversation with me. Say you not go wake up one morning for replace members of Parliament. And all the members of Parliament we contest elections, we are the APC, we get a party list who submit to Parliament. And so when SLPP not go wake up one morning say we can't replace members of Parliament, maybe it's not a matter of assurance. It's a matter of compliance. It's a matter of integrity. It's a matter of sincerity. That name where President Bio they make now the world. We don't qualify for be a speaker of what they say, the chairman of ECOWAS. He gets an image. Sometimes these people they test the water, and the more they test the water, now the more we know say we can survive the storms. And so the party, the APC party, not a social club. All what they do na social media, they test through. Now any party will not say yes, then can come on apart to Bara, then can do anything, but not to anything will work right. I want to assure you, say there is no way they can replace us as members of Parliament. And I want to assure you, say right now as I speak, not so that they go and talk so we don't understand governance. They are more willing. They are more willing within their mind for me and see what thing will happen. But the normal rhetoric that for just go to media, then they talk. National officers should go through induction process. May them teach them how to talk. May them teach them what say, even when you come out there tomorrow, then play tape. Maybe this na technological world is. Tomorrow they will play your tape back. I don't want to play my tape where I know say I talk the wrong. So we are more safer. But just that I will tell you, say we open to dialogue. In the next 3 or the next 1 week, we will see a different dynamics where they take place.
Yeah, because now that I want to say waiting here for happen, because currently as we talk, Yusuf aware say critical documents and day before on a parliament where people are worried say, is the APC going to stay out of governance while then critical documents are still in a parliament, and parliament we understand say they don't talk say then they can't begin their work now proper one. Are you guys worried about those documents on behalf of the people?
This is a say in as much as parliament want for do the work proper one, the speaker himself knows say they cannot do that job properly without the opposition. In fact, it made them very clear yesterday say the president is willing to engage. Of course, certain points they were raised about the president trying to reach out to the chairman, the acting chairman of the party. I'm not going to substantiate that because that is just a statement. But if still the president willing to engage with the opposition, if he has attempted once, for all I know, and the acting leader of the party, several occasions with evidence, don't send messages with no response, not the come out. And so the president gets just get a time now for sure to prove to the world, say, he's willing to dialogue, he's willing to engage, not to wait for threatening people. So maybe if even the laws the way they want pass, they cannot do better laws without us. And so this is why we appreciate the speaker, because he don't start to engage. But we urge them also for go beyond, for think outside the box, for go beyond the thought way he gets it, he only limited in a parliament in as much as him, the president they talk, if I continue for talk to it. This is very simple. We don't supposed to drag our feet. Simple. We have problem with the appointment of the ECSL commissioner. Okay, invite the opposition with Sidon. Let them prove to us where they have invited the opposition to meet. Let them prove to us that they have met with the opposition severally, but the opposition say no. That's the proof we want. And I tell you, we want we repetition as a party. Now that's not only Salon people, but for the whole world for say the APC no one for see, no one for cripple government, but the APC one for ensure say the right thing happen, and by the time the SIPP they left, they not left this country as a complete collapsed country. So electoral reforms, not a crime for reforms, laws on elections. October 5th, a debate in the Parliament where I draw the attention of the Speaker that recommendation 20 of the tripartite recommendation. Therefore, don't form one committee where they constitute this committee. We're going to look at electoral reforms. It will surprise you for no say Parliament ignore that one day. And how can you look at a binding document? Because if it tripartite recommendations, now just a mere paper, you cannot release prisoners. If the tripartite recommendation, now just a mere document, a gentleman's agreement, you don't go dismiss cases them where nothing were constitutional. So when it comes to section 32 in amendments, or the amendments bill of the 1991 constitution, or certain recommendation within the tripartite, they say no, we know they do this now, this will they do. The president get rights according to section 32, but in powers the way he gets, room now they say, Lord, we improve them. And future elections, 2028, no day of no exemption. So if we are to do any reforms now, we also can't, and let people remember say, any bad precedent we set now, it will haunt you tomorrow. But we don't want to allow bad precedent to be set to certain extent that it will affect them, because we don't want distraction when we come 2028. We don't want for sit down into electoral cases again for say, oh, after election that this don't happen, election not transparent. No, we want for focus just after 2028. President Kroma in 2007 say, in 100 days, this is what I'm going to do. We know how we'll take governance. International community, they tell we say, I don't think they happen.
Honorable Ben Alpha, the meeting yesterday where the APC MPs and leadership all with the Speaker, Honorable Sengepo Thomas. Now a sign for sure say, I don't begin get headway to all the issues there, because you just make mention say in the next 1 week something very important go happen.
Make I clarify that area day. When I tell you say something next go happen, now 3 firestone now make the tripartite. And when they say tripartite, now 3 bodies them sign the agreement day. And one of the firestone, now the international body when are the moral guarantors them. And so if the 3 firestone, one stone don't commodity, the pot don't link, we can also talk to the other one the way they part of this agreement. Yes, it is good sign that yes, the speaker don't begin for engage. And we have left here a very positive message about we stance, where if a further engage the president for no say. The things that what we want we want for let it happen. It can come through dialogue and honestly, we honorable to lay that emphasis. It is not a crime. So just ask the electoral commissioner for resign. Well, a resignation can be in 2 folds. The It can be in two folds. It depends how the president will manage it. Because at the end of the day, they go say no, they're not going to make clear. Then go to tell and say no, President Bill no agree. Remember, when they tell and say President Bill for the speak tough. And each one day where he talk na the state television, he really see say President Bill he talk tough because he receive pressure. And you see the rhetorics of even within him party. Now they move for even violate the constitution, the powers already the local government ministry gets. Now the SLPP as a party, then they take a comparatively, and they see the comparative analysis where the deputy national chairman they make. Not me as a party, that's what we don't do, and they can also do. But then they fail for realizing an opposition that in the voice of the people for checkmate government about wrongs. So reaction should not be wrongdoing, continuous wrongdoing again. The reaction of the SLPP is to look at our concerns and see how it can be addressed. So if you see that kind of trajectory, and then trajectory how they take so, you know that breeze. You just see why you don't mold the bread within a twinkle of an eye, you don't fall. We cannot be panicked by that kind of trajectory. What did they happen na the councils them wrong and a wrong today, a wrong tomorrow.
Where una meet with the speaker, una able for state una party position. The speaker, yes, in all they represent in political party, but it belongs to a political party. What are some of the feedback the way give una state una party position about Edmond Alpha, because na then a parliament again and the speaker preside over the approval of Edmond Alpha, where una they call now say therefore remove him. What did that be Mr. Speaker in response?
Mr. Speaker can always try for give a distinct or it is show the difference between the executive powers and parliament. I talked very earlier today that there is no decision where the executive they take away, they can't through parliament. And so in response yesterday, that's now the president appoints. Yes, now the president appoints one, you approve. And he say they go engage the president back. And when he engage him, I don't say he don't say they go get a discussion. But he make it very clear, say he don't get the power for interfere by Edmond Alpha in appointment. So this actually say even the very parliament can do the wrong. The very parliament can put and he is representing his political party. And even though that he's speaker, but he belongs to the SLPP party, now the seat way they represent before it elevates to the position of a speaker. So that was the response. And Mekata say that meeting after all the submissions said yesterday, in response, not be go too deep because he said he gets another engagement. But one thing, if we feel his own part for say yes, he has engaged us. He don't talk to we briefly, and we said don't respond to him very briefly. And so we look forward to the next step. What they will take as a government.
So the meeting with Mr. Speaker not be yield any benefit from Unayon side, because you just make mention say Mr. Speaker was very brief because if they expect another meeting.
No, yesterday now be just a briefing. He talk, we talk. That was the end of the meeting. When we talk, now we expect an outcome, not from our side, because we did not make any commitment to the speaker yesterday. It is now be very premature position for free for go make any commitment. We not get that power day for go make any commitment to the speaker. We just remind the speaker the needful things that we're supposed to do. And as a speaker may not exclude himself from the executive, because then gets that relationship there between parliament and the executive. May he advise the president accordingly. May he show in love for the country as a Sierra Leonean, as a young man, that no matter who say he go tomorrow, in family still in this country, in palm tree still in this country, all of that is still in this country, and we wish now for all we live peacefully. So he gets a role for play as a speaker for no say. Whatever the executive decision with the executive don't take, we himself as a parliament they can implement. They need for go back now the drawing board and rethink and save this nation. Normally, then Kittel will say, hey, come to parliament. The people voted for you. But again, if we go to parliament, it is our right to defend democracy. It is our right to stand by our people. So is that a crime? No. So when the wrong has been done, it is also good for you to reflect as a government for no say the concerns where the opposition they raise now a legitimate concern and you should correct them.
Aware say the speaker don't make it clear and the well say the business of parliament they begin effectively going forward and another wait for nobody.
Let them continue. Then they at liberty for continue. It is not new. They have been in it, you know, and maybe I can tell you when we get threatening remarks from certain quarters, I just can't reflect no more. We have MPs who have not been in that well for the past 7 months. We get somebody within the media all over, they say, you don't leave this country, you don't go to other country, wait till today, you don't come. You know, see nobody where they don't replace them.
You talk about threatening remarks. They get threatening remarks from Osai.
The threatening that for removing our parliament, instead of them listening to us, they are just asking us, let's say we are attire based.
Other than this day where they threaten Ona for removing her.
In fact, including the very party executive, you don't see the PRO many times. Don't go to media. They talk something we're not very respectful for the development of this country. You don't see many of them. They send posts. You don't see the chief minister all over. They say instead of him be a role model for able to mitigate issues in this country, instead he didn't have the media for provoke the opposition as if we're not really banned at this. So not to better government we consider reforms. And I tell you, I always say when a government gets a political dementia, they're not trustworthy. They're not consistent. They're not sincere. And then they appear as if they don't forget what they talked yesterday. So, any behavior when they purport now a way for tell na say not to enlist in government we want for listening from the opposition.
Honorable.
Yes.
This meeting we wanna get yesterday with the speaker of parliament. One of the APC MP them in any way they consider them as one step forward towards you returning back na parliament soon.
No, it's not even half a step. It is only for able for assess a one step forward. We are in una don't begin get a dialogue with for say there is a way forward. Yesterday engagement not a one step forward at all. Now a static position for just go listen to research, even though for to certain extent I can say a good that the speaker called we engage with. But not what in the feedback yesterday not give any leeway for sure say a one step forward for say at any time soon we return a parliament. We don't give a position very clear, we don't send a message to the speaker in as much as he and the president they talk. Then you go back to the president and convey a message. And the president for able for listen to the concerns them. The president for able for ignore the stopwatch trajectory that we don't talk to the I call it the leadership of APC, but now so they say no, now in the papa na the country. So may avoid the stopwatch on most of the things that we say and also become committed to national unity, committed to the development of the country, and committed for serve. In the limited time now for serve as a president, we don't serve in 2 terms. He therefore manage he exit properly. And one way we get for manage exit properly, now for unite the country, now for able for CC, he left a very good benchmark for the development of Sierra Leone. That for able for no say even when he sit on a corner, he say power, APC can take him back, and at the end of the day, no, I don't able for left some benchmarks where you know go hunt any of me person tomorrow, you know go hunt me, and you know go also hunt the APC, you know go hunt Sierra Leoneans.
All right, many thanks, Honorable Ben Alpha. We talked to we this morning for updates we on the meeting where the APC parliamentary leadership be all yesterday with the speaker when Honorable Sengepo Thomas for try for get a conversation on how they go resolve all the issues that we don't happen between the APC and the SLPP. As you all know now, the APC don't withdraw all the elective members them from the elective position, starting from the local council onto parliament. Well, we will continue for watch the space. Bring council on the news as they unfold. As we tell on earlier, right now in Sierra Leone, every minute new episode. Even with the journalist, they'll get yagba.
Yeah, as you talk somebody, the comment section, I see one of the viewers and they say, let me say be careful, let it not replace me.
I know. And yesterday we put out some community guidelines, and I hope we viewers then go just stick to them community guidelines then they, because it go fine for the world continue for dinner this space for the when they get accurate information. Because forget information is power. So if we wake every morning, can't sit down there for give una accurate information, we have to value that opportunity today, because we are here to inform you. We're not there for bio any of our political leaders them. We ask them the questions where they're supposed to answer. That is why if you're not doing research well, you are not properly informed, don't come to Liberty TV.
Of course.
Because na proper journalism what they do, and issues that what they do now of public interest. That is why any side way funding there for public interest, then they give to Liberty TV, because with credibility, not you know they joke with. So go back, read with community guidelines, try for let them sink in. You can get a debate, you can agree for disagree, or do it respectfully in the comment section. Not bully anybody, not use any insulting word to anybody. Wanna get on a banter, political banter, because now on rights. Everybody get rights for belong to a political party, but do it respectfully. When they continue the breakfast show and when they can go over to the second segment, I believe so now all don't see the chat, so I don't see the reports. We continuously salon continue for the second to last now the chat when it comes to happiness. When we talk about happiness, there are different indicators them where the report can look at. Where they can break down their indicators then they and look at why salon people then this report they should say we are not happy as a nation. What's responsible for that? Now that's what they can discuss inside the segment. So they can talk to with social commentator and a colleague journalist when I'm Melvin Tijan Mansari. But before we can talk to Melvin, let me just go to the streets of Freetown. Also we reporter Fudia to Woliko been talk to some people them where he ask them the question about these reports, what they think, and also ask them if they're happy or they're not happy.
London be tagged as the second most unhappiest country in the world. You think say that's true? We really unhappy as a country?
Yes.
So what in the thing will make you think say we unhappy as a country?
One, the Kushman and Bokuna treat, where they see a lot of soul food, where me no one they see na my life from where I born. This night the first for seeing a salon, for see young man there, young lady there, then get big food, they sit there, meet them in the north, sleeping at trees. No.
So you think say we happy as a country?
Yes.
What in the thing will make you feel say we happy as a country?
Because one, Sierra Leone have most of a free education, which children can go to school, and two, we as a peoples we have a town like Freetown where everything is good for us, so we are not unhappy.
Because right now, it's not easy. Pay a lot long up or putting that on up. So right now, we're not going to say you're happy because of you remember the constraint for each other thing. I just want to get to the so I can fight up for that happy no more. I'm going to survive doing it. You gotta make something up.
All right, welcome back. Well, that's our views of people in Freetown. We be the talk about whether they're happy or not. As we tell us, this segment of the breakfast show now, we can talk about the World Happiness Index for 2025, where the show says Salone, the bottom na the list, second to last, where it camp and country them with them people them happy. And we want to welcome to the studio this morning Melvin Tijan Mansare, when a colleague, journalist, and a social commentator. Good morning, Melvin, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Thank you very much, ladies. It's always good to be here.
You're smiling. Are you happy?
Good to sweat, but now Yakobara.
So you're not glad you're not one of them people where the report they cover say people are still not happy?
And absolutely, the reports for me, I think, again, merits and demerits. Because the first thing I ask myself, what's the people in South Sudan and other places where get war by this report?
They're happy past we. But the report in itself gets a section to talk about the differences in happiness. And if you look carefully, talk about the variables. And I think when it comes to the variables, I clearly see why Sierra Leone deals with it. Because, for example, if you talk about the variable on GDP per capita, many people like say, oh, the economy is under control. We have single-digit inflation. But the watchword there is, if you look at what they are saying in terms of purchasing power parity, that is the opening word on that benchmark. Purchasing power parity. And only for big rocket science, for let you know, say even the one that we get, the purchasing power is now being questioned by several reasons. But for us in Sierra Leone, corruption is one of them, and economic malfeasance economic maladministration could be another, based on the Auditor General's reports and the capturing of waste. So if you look at that, yes, it shows that government needs to do more in removing the country from poverty, because the bottom line, why make with this second to last, and because upo pass mark, upo to the point that, according to the statistics, definitely we need to do much. You look at another benchmark, healthy life expectancy. I discussed with somebody, the American person. I said, "Bro, what do you make person get healthy life expectancy?" And I said, "Hey, bro, if na Europe and America, I will tell you what, if na salon, it's rare." So, I mean, we life expectancy and how healthy we are living also comes into play. Of course, that's again get individual role, it gets governmental role, because you choice on how many hours you're taking at your phone. This report, basically, the bottom line talks about the impact of social media on happiness or unhappiness. And if you look at the time them where people they spend on their phone and how they contribute, particularly young people, that's the interesting thing about the report. It captures an age bracket from, I think, 18 to 25 or 25 upwards, where they are more at risk, young people. So in Sierra Leone context, if we are talking about healthy life expectancy in tandem with this report, I think how we manage our lives in tandem with this technology now and with phone and all of these things got a lot to do. And mental health also will come into play. Social support, the social support variable, I'm not surprised, because as a lawyer, they say they get push center in different parts of the country. When a free normal will see the operate. That not talk about the beggars. Now, so we see destitute in the streets, argument they would have to collect them. Now, so we see the beggars on the streets as we see, marginalized and impoverished groups of people. This is not to say that Sierra Leone is worst, but according to the data we then collect, and mine Gallup, I know if me forbidden at this government side, then for do Gallup sing for the can with damning report them of this administration when it comes to this happiness thing. And mind you, Gallup is one of the most credible when it comes to reports of such nature. So that in itself, I think, on social support, you ask how socially supported is the Ministry of Social Welfare. That can be another question. Whereas in other countries, they have a ministry, for example, I think it's in Brunei, Ministry of Happiness. But Sierra Leone, we are local Ministry of Effects Hunger Force before we have Ministry of Happiness. So that in itself is sad, but it shows that when scorecards the common government they give themselves all over pass. I ask myself.
Yeah, because that's how I ask you, say, are we treating those indicators where they show say people not happy? Are we treating them with seriousness?
And the government need to make more effort. very much effort. Some of them are governmental, some of them are individualistic, some of them are non-governmental. Because if you look at the aspect of generosity, where Sierra Leone, everybody needs generosity, including the country itself. Generosity in this case means we are aid-driven. But if the report goes beyond that, maybe I'm not saying a boss will get like Khadija, but when last me use you last last will do good. Or when the level of the condom. And like Jesus Christ not been doing. We use the less for serve the many. But in this case, we talk about things so hard for Sierra Leoneans in context of the report that person left for feeding in welfare and picking it go feed neighbor. So in light of happiness, that is not to say Sierra Leone not to do good in the light of this report, but the context of the report, they are talking about when was the last time Liberty donates to charity? Or when was the last time Melvin within an
Now that's what I ask you, say, when was the last time Melvin
I can tell you.
When?
My last meeting was on Saturday. I donated to charity.
What you give them?
Money.
Wow.
How much money?
No, undisclosed. Khadija, what do you mean right hand?
Why you charity not each year?
Hey, una give me charity, I mean can do now.
Now what you go make from CM give charity?
I don't make nothing from CM. I only went there to discuss my ban because they are concerned that Reporters Without Border pull a report with the CM himself read. And as somebody who I think say very much savvy and privy to what is happening on social media, I think he was concerned. So went there to discuss that, nothing more than that. But
from where you come on, now you happy.
Happiness is relative. You know, when man get God and godliness with contentment is great gain, Khadija. People that don't get money and get all thing, but they are not happy. So I think the watchword there me people and me always they say godliness with contentment is great gain. Khadija, you don't sabi me, Khadija really call me within Tupac. What does he call me today? Was this the same guy?
No.
So because of contentment and effort, so for me that is relative, but again to dispel your nuance and subtle clarification, nothing of such. And I remain Melvin. I'm independent from SLPP or Radical Inclusion Movement or the APC. I remain neutral from now until God says otherwise. But there's another one. Khadija, we make this report here. If it's in bets, Anti-Corruption Commission, I'm not says and talk nothing. There is the variables that have got to do with perception of corruption. And if you look at your ranking, Khadija, in tandem with, well, it is I did a report contrasting because MCC is saying otherwise on corruption perception. Afrobarometer is saying otherwise. But Gallup is saying on Sierra Leone case, the way how Solomon and Billy say corruption don't turn boy picking. Unbelievable. So if I were the commissioner of ACC, instead of the going old walking stick, say I want to be president directly or indirectly, I should be asking my management team to be looking at these reports and seeing how comes Gallup is putting us second to last to Afghanistan on corruption perception. It's very important. Then they say, hey, we do well. But this is something coming out. But of course, positive effects and negative effects. That for them partners, them young or old partner, where they lecture psychology or sociology, because we talk about the positive effects of happiness and the negative effects. They're almost unexplainable. Can you person get money, bruh? The positive effects, bruh, you do what you want. You eat what you want. You wear what you want. You just take care of your bikini how you want. If you don't get money, what is the negative effect?
So, Melvin, as somebody living in Sierra Leone, very young man, you go about your daily business. This ranking way continuously for the last 5 years, Sierra Leone continue for the now this report. Not truly a reflection of we the people.
To over 80%, yes.
Why you say so? Because
the variables are speaking to the realities on the ground. Take corruption, take capital GDP, take generosity, take all of these variables. You don't need to be a rocket scientist. If you're in a salon, you know that some of these things are extremely, extremely difficult. That is not to say Sierra Leone is the worst, but yes, we are the bottomless pit after Afghanistan. Afghanistan, imagine. Afghanistan, we don't fight war for the last 2 to 3 decades. We don't come up on war for how many years now? But yet still, we can't be happy because of why? The variables are speaking to all of them. Basically, the political class are not doing their work. And they must work. Because another piece and conflict, so the disadvantage is where people in disgruntled or unhappy, it's a tendency for chaos.
Like trigger.
It's trigger. It's called early warning sign. So, if you're a politician, you should not be okay with what is happening with this kind of reports. You should take them very seriously and therefore improve on some of the variables and see what we are not doing right and doing them right. Sometimes in the Khadija, as a researcher also, I find out say, not that the government is not making interventions, but you have institutions who are not willing to divulge the information on what they've been doing.
Then the question now come back to you. Then why are you keeping them there? Because if you put somebody in an institution for do what he's supposed for do, you know they do why you keep on there?
The question, Khadija, that is secondary as to why you keep on there. The question first should be, why was the person placed there? Because you don't give us your office number because of his support SLPP or because of the diaspora or because of the bookman. You know, get a clear TOR as to what you want to achieve within a period of 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. That person, there's a fair administration you don't get. So back to your question. The question is that the President Madabio should do more. Because these reports are showing that sectors in his government are not working. Even if they are working, they are not projecting or making visible what they are doing.
How do we get out of this?
Firstly, read the reports. Make sure that we contemporize the reports. Put it in comparative analysis with the actions and activities of the government.
That time there with all that is happening now.
Hey, but you know, not talk to a bookman government. Don't know, not get time for study book. Well, this game you're left to the common man and let them run. If you are appointed into government, if you call yourself a so-called technocrat or a bureaucrat or a politicrat, your duty is to do your work. And mind you, not to free that they give them, not pay that they pay. Some of them and salary is fat. Some of them salary is big. So if you are paid big, I'm not feeling for sleep safe. Because just some of them work in the man and they we get we need to sleep for weeks. Because imagine a journalism normal they do with they wake 2 o'clock every day. Imagine you get them work there, they pay me $1,000. I go sleep. Because I want to do it to the best of my ability. So you come back to your personal commitment to your country. Not to president, I'm not expecting for the whole side. Now they ain't problem at that. It seems not for the monitor and supervising man them well. It don't left man them fringing. And now they get the bad name. And the bad name, not the bad name, the funny thing, President being bad name, it get consequences. Some bad name they get, SPP not go win election again. No. Some bad name they go get. If we left this thing, it's just like what is happening in the US. Donald Trump is now in a state of war. Midterm election is coming. Americans they go buy petrol, high price, commodities they go up. Even say people that go begin watch sorry.
But it seems like
if President Bio let this country the sorry way midterm. Let's not expect CSPP before we know.
It seems like
FPC make a local say, but let's not expect CSPP go win. Personally, that think about rigging. People they're not open now. People are here, I mean, from Bond to Bo to Kenema, the last year to Kenema boys to Yeri, and it'll be unusual. But now you have people are coming out from within SLPP. Look the decision where when they take on the acting mayor. See waiting one of the former. Then in a full-blooded SLPP.
Just Sandy.
It came out clearly. I mean, don't talk to other people when I come public or say maybe not call me name. They're against it. Now so it begins small dissent from within. You have people in this administration who are not happy with what they're happy. And some of we are centrists. We know we can't call person anymore, but we know we use them to analyze the fact. So if President Bio left the country sorry, pass a meter, I will not do a comparative analysis by the time APC be there and they report it, then they come on. We can't just know say they were a political. So I think
any government officially talk to right now, then believe say they've done more than they promised the people of Sierra Leone. And they believe say that result will then get them scorecard, able make them win 2028 elections.
Therefore, learn one thing, say a man cannot be a judge in his own cause. Able, maybe you don't sit big exam then, Khadija. You go sit mark your paper. That is political fully. I mean, I don't see any sense in that. So now you grade yourself, now if it's not the best. You can assess yourself based on independent analysis. Maybe I also can rate myself. Now the one that they watch me so, now they rate me. You know, that's how ratings work. So when somebody they rating self, it's just the person now if I'm ready for change it. It's just say one for skew the conversation. It's just say one for do what they call mind policing in psychology. And I don't think it's helpful for the governance. And nobody will win.
The same Kenima boys where you make reference to, let's not talk about the same way how they talk about people are unhappy. They make mention of that. Now some of their lyrics they say they are not happy, and you talk about a revolution within the SLPP. People and they way themselves not happy with waiting they go on. Is that a signal?
Yeah, it's a very dangerous and worrisome signal for if you are an SLPPer. If people are we think una they begin for call out una actions. People will be cry for una own nets. Now then they say, hey, una they ask you why make una cry. It's worrisome because it's decent. Some of them might not necessarily vote for APC, but they might just stay off. Whereas if APC do their homework well, galvanizing, raise the momentum, and so that APC party you don't say, well, me I number one vote, I go vote. Don't use SLPP party, you say, well, I tell them man they are not say better. Now we're not against SLPP. So that is the political dynamics there. Then small thing they also should not be underrated. So if we put the Kenema boys' message now in this report, enough about 100%. So can you say the report is not reflective? So I think honesty is what the government needs. They must be honest in solving the problems, because if not, Solomon now they take all kind of fool again. Solomon the conscious on a day-by-day basis. And if you take them for granted, they will pay you in a way that you will not expect.
Is there any reason for let governments be worried? For instance, we see what may happen at Kenya with the Gen Zs. And this particular report, so we talk about chapter 3, we look at the social media. Then fair not say it's harming the adolescents at a very large scale. And according to the report, they say if enough thing not be done, changes go happen, we go affect the larger population.
Yeah,
should we be worried?
Yes, we should. We should, because the young generation is so connected. You know, the way how the under 29s they think, not like way the 39s they think. It's unfortunate. That means the way how some of really think, if you put a 10-year bracket between, it's different. From universities to the streets. Me, I use a term for we own time now, we are thinking about getting family. But 10 years gap from now, they're not thinking that. They are thinking about their own accomplishments and other things like that. And all of that is connected through social media, social networking. And what this report is saying that, of course, you make mention of Kenya, one of which the catalyst is social media and a certain age bracket, Gen Z. But it goes beyond that. Because now even we see the old parents now they are trying to fuse with the trend of technology. What do you mean? It means say in as much as the young people they are being hugely influenced by technology and social media, but then get so much influence on the usage that it can change government. It can either change government, it can even change government, because the Arab Spring there were elements of social media on the Arab Spring too. So governments must be very careful. But on the other hand, it shows that for the young generation, if they look no more at social media, say now social media, if they feel some of the world is just social media, they might lose out in so many things. So many things, from their own livelihood to how society for shape up in the next generation. So I think the bottom line in that report is, how do we keep the balance on the use of social media, especially for the young generation, or how can we make it more productive? And that's where the issue will be contemplated. I say, yeah, could this be could the suggestion or idea we can say, then for monetize social media? I don't know how far, Khadija, say you more, I don't know what's the latest on that.
So you tell me what's in Chief Minister say.
May not talk
monetization.
Like impose them to follow on that. May not talk on monetization. From impose them, it's like you don't engage. But if you look at how many young people are involved in the tech and innovation sector, I will tell you it's a sector that poses a lot of benefits. Though yes, AI has got a threat. Also, we see SLPP mayor they use fake SLPP councillor mayor. They use fake AI.
It's not so fake. This morning we don't talk to deputy.
Have you done your AI checker?
It's in a picture where councillor Blatik, then get the robe na office day.
I mean, we are journalists. We have applications that can check AI, and we only need to check. Say that cancel on me, or then AI cancel on me. It's very unfortunate. Again, that goes to the topic we discuss: technology and usage. This is a big man that within our government, and they use and so for fool people. So imagine the impact on the young generation. So if tomorrow our school picking go post AI image of him be the principal, will we be surprised? So this report get nuances them where you need for just, it's like a jigsaw as to things that will happen in Sierra Leone, and when you puzzle you see some of these things. So again, on same social media, that's why I've been big chap. Like how the SFP chap no more than get this cancel on mayor, and so then chap back go use AI cancel on mayor.
Why do you call it cancel on mayor?
That's not acting. That means not a substantive. In acting, in substantive position are waiting. A cancel. So if you go act, you blend them. Call a hyphenation. Cancel on mayor. Cancel on mayor blah.
Have you seen the latest?
Oh, that
from the executive. The executive just a share.
From where? The executive?
The SLPP executive.
Oh, okay. We can do AI check on it also. Whether it's not that same kind of coat shirts they wear, or in hand in the right position, or the 898, or the shoes, or the chairs you don't find. This AI business, Khadija, we for pay attention the back code, the way they see. BBC and CNN and Al Jazeera now, then they do it and call then on AI. Fact checking. So I think, Sierra Leone not usually, but from whether AI cancel on mail and picture come on, I don't begin get interest now for the fact check some of the thing them using the same AI. They have AI apps for journalists, and you can search the Google and you can find them not only on pictures, videos, audios, text, and all that, but it's so funny, eh? The government so desperate for the bits gone that the bits gone now all with technology. It's so sad. And they call themselves educated people.
What do you call them?
Well, I'll call them a blend of educated, but so many of others, I don't want to use the word, but when you learn book, they use them for change society, not a book, not fool. Educated fools, some of them.
All right, coming back to the happiness report, what they talk about, in as much as the report say Sierra Leoneans are not happy, but Sierra Leoneans seem to be happy. For example, yesterday, there's this trend, everybody they turn now a own picture to the mayor in picture. Is it that the citizens and they create happiness for themselves?
Using technology. So technology now can be used as a vessel to create happiness. And that's what citizens are using. But not to this cancel on mayor no more beginner. You know say Abdul self we don't do it be mimic Lansana Dumbuya. So it speaks to ethical use of AI. That is one. But to your question, I think it goes beyond that. It's not people that they use that because then they find solace in it, but you don't now you get you expensive phone or you Android phone, now you buy your data. Other person will show you waiting for create the now your happiness than they except now we want for going to that kind of extreme censorship. So yes, there's elements of internet freedom, you call it. But yet still, with the cybersecurity law, there are gagging provisions. So when our person is using phone happy, Kadisha, if you can't find the use of phone and internet na salon, we're not for glad you because the data tariff is high. So then not mistake that area. The cost for internet is very high. So even if we have to say we defend happiness in the use of internet, that's all man get happiness the Khadija. Sometimes if you watch one document on YouTube, it is still paused past the 670. The other day I watch Parliamentary website. That's where I go find I don't call the place where the people are not changing their password because of government office. So, on internet, again, advantages and disadvantages, but generally on happiness, I think the report is saying basically we should use the internet to create our joy and happiness rather than to bully people. If you talk about rather than to attack personalities, rather than to create AI images You know that say you want him. If on you, the other day I post picture on my own Facebook wall where I sit down at my shop. Now my own shop. Now in the person say, hey. I will call. I don't call the blog in himself. I don't give them too much problem because I think that's aside and group. And I say this Melvin guy, blah 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 all day. It's done. Then I laugh. Now the person post he say, "Hey, bro, you know sabi Melvin. I'm Melvin shop that day." So, but that shows that how people can use internet for attack others. You know, so if we want to be happy also, Khadija, we have to be mindful how we use internet and we picking there because we don't know. For the generation, Khadija, we don't like it, but I mean, older than woman, they're not the old. But for me now, old me not the old so because if somebody defend 40 na salon, we watch the life expectancy. For me, Sierra Leone is not about me anymore.
Yeah.
It's about my children. It's about the children of others. So sometimes when we come to talk, we know the risks that are involved, but we should call things out. Sometimes we feel like we need to make impact, but we are. There are people listening, there are people following, there are people analyzing, there are young generation waiting for be educated at some of these things. And I think that's why Liberty are always, even if I late for cancer, if I go out for camp, because it's not only managed and run by young people, but these are young people setting the agenda for not only the young, but the middle age and the old. So we should be a part of this. I think you guys should be more happy because you are engaged.
We are happy.
You should be more happy.
We are very much happy, and I sure say yourself very much happy.
Yes, but the majority of Sierra Leoneans cannot be happy like us.
But happiness is a choice.
It's not a choice. Sometimes circumstances make you not happy.
But they create your happiness, Malvin.
They create your happiness when the circumstance, when the situation permits it. Khadija, right now, imagine say you then have one village, you are in cold water, like it's not there. You will be happy, you know, with the cold water. So happiness is relative. Agreed. But the ambience of happiness should be there. Khadija, right now, let's say you want to keep picking on a park. Who's sober park, then you go keep picking go. If not to beach. Beach, right now, the one park. Beach, right now, the only recreation we God give you. If I'm not even, you know, who say you, Khadija, you say, like, let's say you want to just go on proper vacation. You gonna that way remember who's hotel at Toke or Kent you want to done now where you know all pass and roughly then 5,000 roughly then now roughly that's if not possible
if not that's slippery
no say so don't that's the priority to eat and drink back
yeah
so happiness yes all man choose so happy maybe we go make plumber I go say I'm not in the mood for answer you today that is my choice but another option, if money not in my pocket for pool, chop money in house. Can that make me happy? You get options as to where you can choose to be happy or not. But certain things, Khadija, if you are right now using Motcafe or not, are you going to be happy? You have the resources, you have all the wherewithal. But because of the circumstance, the situation. So that's why we're talking about government. Because the government duty for make that and they available. If they not make it available, you blame government. Yes, individuals get role for be happy as to how you use social media.
Happiness, self now, it depends on the way how you feel. You get to do with your emotions.
Yeah, negative and positive effects. But good thing happen to you that you get negative effects. Because a person can give you like a package now of $5,000. That good day, it will make you feel bad.
Even the smile, I go smile.
You know, hamper your life.
You're being radiant.
And the report talk about good and the negative and the positive effects. Certain things that can catalyze your happiness. And that's your point, that's your argument. Certain one to the happiness, it go pull you one all day. Certain one incident with the be, Khadija, with you. You like how happy you don't come on and you host, you like how happy you don't left your family. And it make you mood go, it just to piss you off. So I think we all have a duty to be happy, agreed, but government get more duty for foster happiness among its citizens.
What's in there for do?
Create happiness atmosphere. Thing there when they count political tension, then they count happiness. Thing there when they count tension, threats, boycott, then they create happiness. Things like corruption, wherein one man waiting people for 80 days, and then they create happiness. Things like the economy. Now it creates happiness. Things like how we look at others when they're in need, generosity. Again, I can say this to the rich. If you only focus on
Me. I want to get all thing. Because of you want to be happy, you want to be protected. That does not still make you safe. Because as Salo we see, where something be, we see how many loot in this country. Whether the loot to be there, they go loot to. That's why we have a duty to make everybody happy. We cannot make everybody happy, but let at least majority be happy. So even if tension rise, remember, see, I get me happiness, so I can go put myself in problem. But if everybody or most people are disgruntled and bitter, someone don't look back. So you might be individually making your happiness, making money, investing, and doing all of the things. It's good. That is the point around generosity. Khadija, I tell you right now, the one who do good now is Salone, the number cool.
Why?
Because of the hardship. You can't give what you don't have. Some people like we will give scholarship to 6 people in certain communities. They don't cut them down to 2. Some people will give oil Ramadan. They don't give. Some man even late. So I mean, but this another magical Khadija. If you don't happy, you get up happiness.
Are there signs of fixing this?
Outside of social media and Boku Talk Shop and activities and events, not much substantial actions. We have many policies, but not much actions.
So Melvin, as it is now, would you feel say happy in Sierra Leone?
I doubt if President be yourself happy because the way I see him body.
You tell body, you listen to the president say the message.
Yeah. He put him body down for a reason.
Why? What's in the reason?
And let me tell you, if you'll be there, explain to me why.
That's not a choice for lose weight.
Yeah, but when you lose weight,
maybe not for health reasons.
Well, that is good to him, but I doubt if he's happy, bruh. Like you diet say some done body there, bruh, something there under. You know, we're not a doctor. You know, one way for avoidance and avoidance in the diet. You don't say I want to call one minister and I not call him. I want to call one name and I not call him. When body be done, but we be under some serious stress and body done. The way the press as I'm waiting up with you. He said the diet, I check me health. That's an easy excuse. But Khadija, maybe only for bump and get big belly for show happiness. Your body you you and the oil that you face, they show say you glady. You diet you face not get oil. If you get oil. Because the food that you eat, the oil for constitutes them body component, and they, even when you reduce in size, yet still it shows on the body. So, if President, I mean, I don't know who's the happiest man. But maybe not Obate.
Why?
Because his comedy is so natural, and the one that they be the other one that we happy in Sierra Leone, Ulai Pass. You don't see them two. I think that's young Sierra Leone engineers who like pass. And then you laugh and we stress. Go check who like pass. Then on Facebook. And then they don't lie. Then get. Then not a degree lie, a PhD lie. Then get. So I mean, how about we're not gonna take a comedian in back on Sierra Leone. Some of the comedian and comedy acts because if you want to be the most happiest man now among the comedians, for go look.
They are not happy.
Me brother says you see me on board at faculty. He look comedy baby and say, no, me, I'll be ambassador of funeral business. If you see happiness, can go for the go champion bearing business. If I be happy, if I be a different initiative. But in Sierra Leone, anyway, Kadisha, I think the word here is we need the comedians because that's why we don't underrate them. Entertainment.
Yeah.
Entertainment makes people happy. Who's sober entertainment? When you watch SLP manifesto and promise, but cool entertainment facility. Who's one way why they don't build me? I don't know. I don't know if now SLP gets that one within a beach. I don't want to call the name for corporate reason. I don't know if that gets there, but almost entertainment facility they will get in Sierra Leone because you can get the facilities also for entertainment. Oh. So outside you can go and say, go swim, get pool. Wait man, not so wait man, again African countries and then get and go in Ghana. Say no more the place one. Like go relax, now go swim in a pool. Or you go see no more in a park, go walk and no more you picking. Now we see bank governor anyway man find happiness. Now say they go. And safari they go. Kenya. You know, these are all the glaring facts.
So Sierra Leone's basically
follow get Otamba Kalini, follow get Takogama, follow get other attractive places. But the manifestation and say if you go there, something will make you happy. So you choose to go on a safari in Kenya.
So we're all in search of happiness?
I'm sure that is the bottom line. All man defend happiness. And the sad thing, we put up our relationship, now it worst. Yeah?
Why?
So can't even meet boy if you already happiness or marry defend happiness. But you don't done. It will possess you like possession. Other woman will defend happiness. Jesus Christ. So yeah, and it gets psychological effects. If you are not happy, in relationship not happy.
You can't give what you don't have.
You can't give. Even if that man or that woman they cherish you, they give you the best food, give you the best money, take you to the best places. If you are not happy from within, and say your mama they under you, uncle they under, they call you. If you man going to try for doing best or honey, you gonna buy honey now. Yes, somebody they give you. And remember in family problem. Does that make you happy? No. So happiness. I can for bring it down to the least level. You know. Let's not talk about the picking there. If you want to talk about picking the happiness, how much facility you get for them? You know, and the trend there is also talking about the children. The children, how we protect them from social media, how we use social media to make them happy or not happy, how they can be protected. So this report, I think, on the bottom line, people forget them first. The pages them boku. And now one night we just said he talk say now one press conference. He just Saloma write something, but I just put on a paper. Well, not all Saloma anyway, and we encourage the young generations them for read. The reading culture go help you a lot. And this report is boku, but yes, so many things then the way you learn and apply for your life. And we go guide you. Not all things government will do, but we all for work in concert. Government, states and non-state actors, Fole will be among the top ranking happiest nations. But for now, it's sad. And so then if you only passport, you're gonna have some airport, some other read the report then they go watch your face and you go tell them to ask you, well, is it true that you are not happy? If you ask, is it true that you are not happy, what would you say?
Well, me if I talk about me, if you're full.
We will cut over till like an interview on that situation.
So that is why Trade will decide say on Fridays, let we just fend people the way they come because
it's good.
It's too much.
Too much.
Even we say when a journalist them get for the week every morning 5 a.m. Get for think about waiting for look at because then they give you back to back.
How the episode not the end on ending episode.
How you go able to stay sane?
Yeah.
In this kind of dramatic society.
There's a
I think all of these they boil down to the situation also offend we self now where reports and they show say we are the least happiest nation. Yeah. So many things going on, Melvin.
I agree. It's so
talk to somebody, one of the Vox Pop they will play earlier. The person say waiting they put off now the so foot then they push the body them. How you go wake in the morning, you turn so na so foot, you turn so na diamond, you turn so smell, everything. It just they put you in a state of mind where you go say why.
And this is contributing to why many people why would you see even government officials then they go stowaway? Why so many people they go on temple run? We're not saying they should go, but if you cannot find happiness now your motherland. Many people feel them go find that elsewhere. We may not believe. Others then fortunately don't achieve happiness elsewhere. But I believe say you force happiness now from your home. No matter what. But this is the reason where the results to so many it's so I mean we laugh over something where it's so serious, Khadija, because somebody gonna vex about the laugh so.
Of course.
Somebody gonna vex about the laugh so. Somebody say laugh, I'm gonna glad. So even when you're in a country where in your happiness is another person on happiness. So that's why it is scary.
Yeah.
So when you glad too much, so all man glad you. Take 10 gladdy. If you never make when you gladdy small, other person gladdy, and now go take you gladdy, jam other person by sorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the food for thoughts.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Melvin dollar for food for thought. So now you that's a take 10.
You watch how people in the dance there first. Well again, Khadija, back to entertainment. I think say yeah, we got a duty. Somebody want to listen, so forget the entertainment. You know. For in the aspect of music, me I know the joke with me music. You know, something like that, too much seriousness back in the little on happiness, so Khadija. And one thing I say about professionals, even in their private life, they want to be professional.
Yeah.
We have to tell them this game for let for injury if you have to be happy. That person say, hey,
I don't like Alex. He doesn't joke with his Fridays.
No, you should not. You should compromise. In fact, not. It should not be only Friday. Every day for me, holiday.
No compromise.
Because
Melvin Friday night, Alex take out a big speaker.
It should be like
getting drinks.
He just enjoy life.
For money, they play music no more like office. They lock. They dance.
Happiness.
It's sweat. Then I last they come. I go now to the wrestling.
Keep yourself happy.
Very happy man.
You know, that's like when I say picking the right to play.
Yeah.
Some big people are ashamed for play. We are big one if for play. Now they can't continue no more. The hardship of yourself. You gonna advance countries. Big people, adults have fun time. But yeah, when I see big person in the enjoying themselves, then say, this is don't catch ya. That's it. How important well. You know, but all of these are not to their fault, but it shows that the society will need for change. Because at the end of the day, you glad the another person, you sorry. You sorry. Unfortunately, Nana can be other person they glad, but we need to get a balance between the unhappy and the happy, so we can thrive as a nation.
All right, many thanks, Melvin. At least this last segment of the breakfast show, a bit refreshing. Yes, you don't make you happy this morning because those start to not be happy. You know, so lots going on. Get back and forth, questioning certain people. They will feel like they're saying the truth, but deep down, yes,
and
deep
when they challenge them, say, hey, they want to label you.
Thank you. So at least you don't come give me reason for smile. As always, my pleasure listening to you. And I should say we viewers themselves, we don't make them unhappy this morning. Let me continue for keep the faith. All is not lost. One day we serve good day. Na country them like Denmark. Country like Finland. Where then they happy no more for the last 8 years. Then they top the chart. So silence self for go reach there one day.
There's the next source there is if you look at Finland, why? Because on the Human Development Index, they are taking the lead, then continue the lead. So the indices direct as to why they should be happy. Then continue they have social services for the generations that yet unborn. So we're not surprised. But we now again we forget say back. Even these so-called Europeans can contribute to your unhappiness from slavery, from slavery to colonialism, and that's why I supported Ghana's motion for reparation. Unfortunately, it was vetoed. I don't know. I think in West Africa, the one that will be the happiest, and maybe the Ghanaians, because it cannot be the Sierra Leoneans, it cannot be the Guineans either. Maybe the Liberians. I go tell you one story about Liberia on happiness. We'll go Liberia on that ECOWAS mission. By then, we can go where you go now on conferences and you can do your job. So I cannot done my job. Then say I cannot do all my reporting by then 12-1. When I Liberia, we can come on out of your hotel, but you go to the pool. The way you see people are happy. African boy, me happiness na beach and sabi. Let me say go take travel. Now inside the pool, then people say, oh, you see Iranians, you swim at this time of the night. So me happiness turn unku. When me say, I can kick me big boy game. So you see, unhappiness is making you expose back. So please let's try to make everybody happy, and everyone will be happy at the same time. If you're happy, try to make someone happy. And by that, because the government are not see them ready for level happy. With this them but over than they pay, I'm afraid.
All right, many thanks, Melvin. Lovely talking to you.
It's always a pleasure.
And at least we don't laugh and we as themselves go down happy this morning. Let's just try for be happy. We don't say things are not easy. We might not get all the way to once. You go down day, get a very long day from work or from your place of hustle. You gonna host Eds and approve them. You gonna host Guma, no give water. So, but all is not lost. We go reach there one day. We go reach now country like Finland. For the past 8 years. They are happy, extremely happy. We self go be happy one day. Let's just keep pushing, keep the positive energy, and no say one day, Sierra Leone self go top that chat. Me, I'm hopeful. I not lost all the hopes there. I still get a little bit of farm. I believe say we just need to do the right things then. Many thanks. Now they end the breakfast show for this morning. As always, a pleasure for the Utuna every morning, Monday to Friday, with loads of issues that depending on how the episode then unfold na the public na so we they bring them cancel na. Continue for watch Liberty TV throughout the day. We have very interesting content them way we can produce for now. Many thanks to the production team, the technical team will be headed by Musa Sao Koma for owner support we for bringing this edition. Mina Khadija Bangura say have a good day. Bye bye.
All right, well, till we meet again, Mabel Kabade say get a lovely day and goodbye.
Building tomorrow today with Rightmove. Looking for quality, reliability, and innovation in your next big build? Choose Rightmove Engineering and Construction, Sierra Leone's trusted name in transforming ideas into enduring structures. We don't just build projects, we craft landmarks that stand the test of time. From state-of-the-art offices and modern homes to fuel stations, water systems, and infrastructure, our team delivers precision, passion, and perfection. At Rightmove, we are not following industry standards, we are setting them. Through cutting-edge technology, uncompromising safety, and sustainable solutions, we are building a brighter, stronger, and safer Sierra Leone. Visit us at 54 Campbell Street, Freetown, or call 078399475 or 077504338. Rightmove Engineering and Construction. Building quality, building trust, building the future.
It's Labor Day. After all the grind, stress, and queries at the office, it's time to ease your brain, laugh out loud, and feel like the CEO. Larger with Kindo and my hustle will make sense on Labor Day, Friday, May 1st, 2026. Venue, prestigious Money Hotel, 7 p.m. Ticket prices, Kindo, 500 millions. Answer, 1,000 millions. I mean, table for 4, 10,000 millions. Adil, table for 8, 20,000 millions. You don't buy yourself plenty. Now come and laugh. No excuse. Media partner, Liberty Online Team, and cooked by Eminence Africa.
I say, it don't make sense. I don't make sense.
Wise men bank with UBA.
Wise women too with UBA.
School pupils in Sierra Leone, do you have a creative writing skills? Would you love to win a brand new laptop and a scholarship grant worth up to 50,000 new leones? Then, this is your moment. The UBA Foundation, with support from UBA Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, is proudly launching the 5th edition of the 2025-2026 UBA National Essay Competition, as the UBA Sierra Leone has teamed up with the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, ILRAJ, to make it bigger and better. Are you a senior secondary school pupil anywhere in Sierra Leone? Then get ready to showcase your ideas. Write a handwritten essay of not more than 500 words on the topic gender-based violence in schools, causes, consequences, and solutions. And yes, the rewards are exciting. First prize, a brand new laptop plus a 50,000 new leones scholarship grant. Second prize, 30,000 new leones. And third prize, 20,000 new leones. Remember, your essay must be handwritten, not typed. Upon submission, please include your full name, passport photograph, your age, town and district, school name, and of course, the name and phone number of your parent, guardian, or teacher. Submit your essay at any UBA branch, MBSSE regional office nationwide, or the ILRAJ office, or send us a scanned copy to CFC Sarah-Leon@ubagroup.com. For more information, please call us on 078 200 200 or 099 22 11 22. Deadline for submission, April 30th, 2026. So, sharpen your pen, share your ideas, and be the voice for change. Visual impaired students are also encouraged to apply. The UBA Foundation National Essay Competition, Unlocking Young Talent and Shaping the Leaders of Tomorrow. Write it, submit it, win it.
I'm a bad number 9. I did dribble, I did dive.
Kalon's Design they present the king of comedy, the funniest man at salon, comedian faculty. This is the big show where everybody they wait for. The event go happen na Radisson Blue Mami Yoko Hotel na Aberdeen this year, April 10, and they start 7 o'clock sharp. This year your event gets special title. We call them the DNA edition. It go loud, it go sweet, it go full of serious laugh. Ticket and day for sale as follows. Diploma, 200 leons. Degree, 500 leons. Masters, 1,000 leons. PhD, na by donation. If you are laugh, so tell you belly arts, no miss this one. This them now we sponsor. For sponsorship and more information, call now and make your own brand join this unforgettable night with comedian faculty. See you on the 10th of April.
National Revenue Authority, Public Affairs and Tax Education Unit, Public Notice. Final reminder to private security companies on outstanding licensing revenue obligations. The National Revenue Authority (NRA) and the Office of National Security (ONS) wish to remind all private security companies (PSCs) of their obligation to settle outstanding licensing-related revenues owed to the government of Sierra Leone. This notice serves as a final reminder for all affected entities to promptly address these outstanding liabilities. In accordance with the provisions of the National Revenue Authority Act 2022 and Section 31, Subsection 1 of the National Security and Central Intelligence Act 2023, an individual, group of individuals, or corporate entity shall not operate a private security service in Sierra Leone unless authorized by a license issued by the Office of the National Security for that purpose. To ensure compliance with these legal provisions, the National Revenue Authority will commence enforcement actions against operations who fail to settle their outstanding obligations. These measures are intended to recover due revenues and uphold the integrity for the National Revenue Collection System. The enforcement actions to be undertaken may include, but are not limited to, the following. 1. Sealing of business premises. Non-compliant operators may have their business premises sealed, effectively suspending all operations until all outstanding liabilities are fully settled. 2. Garnishment of bank accounts. The NRA may initiate garnishment procedures on the bank accounts of operators who fail to meet their financial obligations. 3. Restrictions on international travel. Operators and key executives of non-compliant companies may face travel restrictions, preventing them from leaving the country until the outstanding revenues are paid in full. All private security companies are therefore strongly advised to take immediate steps to settle the outstanding licensing revenue obligations and ensure full compliance with the relevant laws. The NRA and ONS appreciate your prompt attention and cooperation in this matter. The Commission General, Director Strategic Communications, Office of the National Security, ONS.
You are watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.